So in hospitality, the biggest contributor to food waste are events, and 87% of that food waste is avoidable. So this initiative will help us reduce that and allow us to have a greener planet, a better planet for future generations, and so for a couple starting their married life together, what better way than to get involved in this Green Wedding initiative.
So yeah, it's great being a part of the Waste Not Want Not and, Voice Ireland, because we're not just, the onus isn't just on the hotels to reduce the waste. Yeah, and it's just great to be all working together as a community, and it's a really important topic, so it's great to be talking about it.
So here at Dunmore House, we're very aware of the commitment made by our government to reduce food waste by 50% to the year 2030. And certainly in Dunmore, we're part of that initiative. We want to be sure that we commit and do our part to ensure this is a possibility.
We're finding couples who come to us are looking for an alternative to a mainstream wedding. Usually the people who come to us will have an interest in food and sustainability and the environment. So we kind of...
Yeah, it's really about getting people into the landscape and into nature. And that's what people are looking for.
Yeah.
Here at the Celtic Ross Hotel, we are super into local and seasonal produce. All of our vendors would be local. So because all our vendors are so local, it all comes directly to us. And then we also have seasonal vegetables, a part of our wedding package. So the chef would come out at the wedding tasting and kind of talk to them about what vegetables would be included on the day. And we've started doing where we plate the vegetables on the plate rather than going around with bowls to the tables, because we see a lot of waste. And our executive head chef Brett, he's really big on food waste. So I can see him after all the events, he's watching what goes in the bins, and since he's come, we've reduced our waste bin. So he's really passionate about it.
We're very lucky to have our own organic gardens, from which 80% of our produce comes to the hotel every day. We work with local producers in the area, of which there are so many great producers in the West Cork area. And our organic gardens very much are part of that food choice that we make. Another great entity within the hotel are the flowers that we choose to use. We use a local florist, Flicky Howe, who works with us weekly to create such wonderful joy for all our guests. Flicky only uses her garden flowers or Irish flowers, no imported flowers, and this is so lovely to be seen throughout the hotel. So that is one of our loveliest elements, besides our food choices created by our wonderful team of chefs, and thought of waste is on everybody's mind right through. Good food means little waste.
The aim of the restaurant is, as much as possible, what we serve in the restaurant we've produced on the farm. So we have 2 large polytunnels, a wall garden and an outside area we use for growing. We have a small herd of Dexter cattle that we produce the organic beef from. So really, because it's harvested to order, it's zero waste, because we know exactly how many people are coming and we know what they're going to eat. And it's 0 miles, because most of it's come from the farm. Now where we do need to go outside, we go to local suppliers, again minimising food waste and just keeping the money in the local economy, which is another important factor.
So at the moment in the tunnels we've got courgettes, beans, broad beans, peas, beetroots, which are used in biryani. What else?
Potatoes?
Loads of potatoes, lovely potatoes. And they will all be served up on Saturday at the next wedding. The flowers that we use in the farm would be, we would take cuttings from the hedgerows, we would use some of the wild flowers. Around the hedgerows we grow some flowers in the polytunnel, and then we would utilise the herbs that are in season as well as part of the floral arrangements.
So we're delighted to be part of this project to help us reduce our carbon footprint. But what would be fantastic would be that if this inspired other communities and other businesses to be involved, and then they reduce their carbon footprint, and we can vastly improve the benefits that we do for all of our society and people. As part of our green wedding offering, we have many other different things. Like one of the choices will be a vegetarian dish, which helps to lower the carbon footprint of the wedding. And then we're also doing other things like encouraging our bride and grooms to use local flowers and green wedding favours. And then we're also offering to plant a tree for every guest at the wedding, which is a lovely initiative and will really bring down the carbon footprint of the wedding. This conscious wedding offering is about making good choices, not sacrifices.